Scout. We.
Wa.
Oski we.
Oski wa.
Oski wa.
Oski we.
What and what make you to become a scout?
Promise and law make me to become a scout. Number one thing that made me to become a scout, number one is promise. Number two, law. Now what are the promise? Number one, on my honor, I promise that I will do my best to do my duty to God, on my country Nigeria, to help other people at all times and to be a scout law. Those are the promise that make me to become a scout. And number two things that make me to become a scout is law. A scout honor is to be trusted. A scout law is to be discounted. A scout is employed to do so honor. The scout is kind, gentle, and polite. A scout honor is to be trusted. A scout is a friend to all, and all those law. That is the reason when the fellow scout asks you what and what makes you to become a scout, your response should be promise and law that make me to become a scout.
Right? You say promise and law makes you to become a scout.
Exactly, sir.
Alright. Why do you like to become a scout?
Okay. What and what makes you to become a scout, and why do you like to become a scout? There is a different question, but that question is simple like nearest in meaning. Now, promise and law make you to become a scout. The question is, why do you like to become a scout? Is that your question?
Yes.
Now, why do you like to become a scout? I like to become a scout to do my duty to God on my country Nigeria, to help others people at all times and to be the scout law. Number one, I like to become a scout to do my duty to God on my country Nigeria, to help others, everybody, people at all times, and to be the scout law.
Alright.
Those are the few things that make me to become a scout.
Alright, I get it, sir.
Alright,
You're
so
welcome.
thank you. I want to ask you a question.
Alright.
What do you know about scout promise in your own understanding?
Scout promise.
Yes.
Alright. A scout promise normally said, on my honor, I promise that I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country Nigeria, to help others people at all time and to obey the scout law. Rather, now, whenever the scout want to put or recite the promise, there must always be a sign like this.
Okay, that's three finger.
Three finger. So this sign represents something. Okay, a lot. Now I want to go directly to that scout promise. The first part says to do my duty to God on my honor. On my honor, I promise that I will do my best to do my duty to God. What kind of duty are you going to do to God? Number one, duty of serving God. Serving God, you are not serving God directly. You are serving human being. How are you going to serve human being? Helping people that are helpless. Raising people that are poor. Not cheating people. Not misbehaving with people. Taking people as yourself. What you couldn't do to yourself, you don't do it to others. So what you are doing to those people, those good habits you are displaying with those people, you are doing it for God.
Sorry for interruption. That is the reason Lord Boromba was said the most worldwide thing for you to do is to put a smile into the life of others.
Exactly.
The most important thing for you to do in life is for you to put a smile to the life of others. So once you put a smile to the life of others, that is the most important objective that you have to do as a scout.
Exactly, sir. Now I further it. I explained the first one, that doing duty to God, you are doing duty to people and not God directly, because no man can do anything for God. God is able to do all things himself. You understand? Now, doing the duty to God and your country Nigeria. Now, the first side say you should do the duty to God. Second side said and your country Nigeria. That means you are to do the duty to God. You also do the duty to your country Nigeria. How are you serving your country Nigeria? You have to prepare to be a leader for people, a good leader for people. You know, some people, when they see leaders misbehaving in the leadership throne, they will be complaining, they will be talking against the leader, they will be saying all sort of nonsense, as if they get there, they can do it 100% perfectly.
Like what happened to one of our former chief of scout, Dave Awuna. If you see a lot of talk, the people blaspheme against that man. But when that man was on that particular throne as a chief of scout, nobody dared talk to him. But now the man left the throne. If you see the lot of talk, a lot of gossip, they blaspheme the man.
Bite him. You see to that?
Oh, Ghana. See, one of the things is that it's not easy to lead, to be sincere.
I tell you,
it's not
easy
to lead. So if you're one of the person that always blaspheme the leadership, it's better you stop, because it's not easy to be a leader.
Exactly. And
so
that's what the Bible says. The Bible says that we should not grow stubborn with our leaders, with government.
Even Romans 13 verse 1, it says, let every soul be subject to the higher authority.
Exactly.
And there is no authority except the authority of God, and any authority that exists was appointed by God.
Exactly.
Before anybody that is rule you as a president or as the chief of scout or as any leader, the person was permitted, it was approved by God.
Exactly.
You are not the one that put the person there. You cannot be the one to remove the person there.
Exactly. So this is how you are serving your country. Get yourself prepared to be a good leader. That leadership that you are condemning people, try to mold up yourself toward the future, concerning the future, so that people that are lacking good leadership, will seeing you coming into the position of leadership, they will be happy to find you as a good leader. That's number 2.